cartoon.
Yes.
Why did you disappear from the music business, and where have you been?
Well, I disappeared probably because I had a baby.
Yeah, two.
Two. Yeah. One right after the other.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Half Italian babies, right?
Yes. Yes.
Were you a bit nervous about getting back into the business, about critique from the public? Or?
No. No.
No.
Not at all. No, I don't. I didn't think about it. I just started making my record and
Yeah, got on with it.
get
all
on with it.
systems
Yeah.
go.
Wait,
like
all
the
systems
title
go.
of the
That's
album.
exactly where my
Okay.
heart is.
While you were away, did you miss it all? Like, say, the end of the 70s when you were the queen of disco, that whole bit, all the fame. You
I
didn't
didn't miss it at all.
Yeah.
No, because when you have that kind of success all over the world and it's very constant, you have it. It's all the time. It's everywhere you go. It's like you never get a break. And so
Right.
finally, when I moved to a farm in the country and I had my children and I was like, oh, good. This is what life is like living. You know, this is living.
Yeah.
And so now, you know, I'm ready to deal with being in the public again for a minute.
For a minute.
For a minute.
Okay. The album, All Systems Go, tell me a little bit about it. The writers, producers, musicians we might know.
Well, I started All Systems Go about 3 years ago. And in the course of the 3 years, I wrote with David Foster.
3 years.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a long time.
Yes,
to make an
yes,
album.
it is, sure is. It was like being pregnant for 3 years. I started writing with David Foster, then I wrote with Harold Faltermeyer.
Ah,
and
from Beverly Hills
yes,
Cop. Okay.
Right. And I wrote with Michael Amardian and a young man who did New Attitude, and he did the new Smokey Robinson record.
Brilliant.
His name is Peter Bonetta and Rick Kudichov.
Okay.
Kubichov. Oh, I can't say his
Right.
last name.
It's all right.
He'll never see this. Anyway, and let's see what else. And myself and two boys in my band.
I've heard that recently you dedicated yourself very strongly to Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
True. Okay. Why? I'm a Christian too.
Yeah, yeah.
I know why, but
Yeah.
you know. why?
Because I was raised, I was raised a Christian. You know, I went to church and blah blah blah. But I didn't really know God. I didn't understand what it meant. You know, I didn't understand how I can apply it to my life. And when I became famous, everything was floating all the time. No one was ever giving me definite answers.
Right.
And so I needed to feel like something was stable. And so I reached out to God, and I felt like he really spoke to me. And I heard him clearly. And I began to do what I was hearing, and it began to change my life.
And to make
so
sense.
It made
right.
sense, yes.
And to deal with boogieing down and partying the whole bit. Now it seems like this 80s music is leaning more towards social or political topics. Do you think that's a good idea, or is that something you think you should keep out of music?
No, I think I think basically music is always about what the artist has to say, and there are certainly enough love songs around, and I think it's important for musicians and writers and singers to sing about the times, because the song documents is like a historical piece, the times that we live in.
Yes, you think it's a good change that music
Yeah,
went
I think
through
it's
the last
good,
years? Yeah. Now the single, Dinner with Gershwin, I
Yeah.
love that title.
Thank you.
You mentioned also Rembrandt, Picasso, along with a number of other artists, singers, composers. Do you think that this song might be a little bit too difficult for kids? It's like an intellectual love song, if you can call it that, for them to understand?
No, I think that they're not going to understand it, and I think that they're going to have to really ask about it, and they're going to say, well, who are these people? And by saying that, they're going to learn about these people, and so carrying on the name of these famous people that have left such an incredible legacy.
Interesting plans for the near future, the immediate future?
Album comes out on 15th of September. It's called All Systems Go.
Yeah.
And
I've heard it. It's brilliant.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And it's a mixture of a lot of different things. A little something for everybody, I hope. And
you've still kept the dance there in there.
Well, a little bit in some of the songs. You know, I like All Systems Go is one of my favorite songs on the album because it's young and my kids like it and I like it and I can sing it. It's easy to sing. And I think it will do well in Europe.
Okay. Speaking of your children, any of them, you have 3 children, right?
All of them.
All of them?
I'm going to sing? I'm going to be in show business. Yes. They all want to be in show business. They want to be like Mommy. Yes.
Any of them play any instrument?
Yes, they play. They're all studying piano.
Okay.
At this point, you know, and guitar a little bit.
We'll look forward to seeing the little summers running around one day.
Little summers. There'll be little Sudanos.
Sudanos.
Yes. They get
Good
the
old
father's
Italian
name.
blood.
Yeah, sure. Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Donna.
too. Thank you.